Whis just hid the divine seals in a remote temple in Universe 7. Someone had tried to steal them. Then, among the angels, they decided to hide them in a safe place where no one knew about their existence. I cannot believe it. I cannot imagine how they knew that the seals were kept in that place. Whis yelled, "Here no one will find them." The seals in total were 3. A seal of long life, a seal of power, and a seal of wisdom. The one who obtained the 3 seals and managed to activate them would be an invincible being. After this, Goku, a great treasure hunter and powerful warrior, would dedicate himself to looking for valuable artifacts to put them on sale. He had learned of the existence of the divine seals since a colleague of his had discovered it, but when he was caught, he was eliminated by Whis. Goku would look for the seals not only for the money, but to save the memory of his deceased friend. "I have to have these seals, whatever it takes," Goku declared. In that temple, Whis would turn around and begin to move away from the remote temple. His mission was complete, and the security of the divine seals was ensured for now. However, the angel knew that the dangers never ceased. As he vanished into the starry sky, his mind was restless. The seals were too powerful to be left to the reach of anyone. Meanwhile, in space, Goku was training in the gravity chamber that Bulma built for him. This was inside his great pirate ship. His mind, however, was not completely focused on training. The memory of his fallen friend, Koro, tormented him. Koro had been more than a colleague. He had been a mentor, a brother. Goku's determination to obtain the seals was not only for the reward, but also for honor and revenge. "Koro, I will not let your sacrifice be in vain," he murmured to Goku as he threw a fierce blow into the air, increasing gravity to almost unbearable levels. At that moment, Bulma entered the room by deactivating gravity. He was carrying a strange device. "Goku, I have been investigating the location of the seals. I have found something interesting. It seems that they are protected by an energy field that only angels can cross," Bulma muttered, observing Goku's determined expression. "Is there any way to deactivate that energy field?" Goku would ask with his voice full of hope. "It will be difficult, but not impossible. I will need more time to analyze the data. For now, focus on your training. You will need all your strength for this mission." Bulma would respond with a mixture of concern and determination. During the following weeks, Goku would train tirelessly. Each day was harder than the previous one, but the vision of the seals and Koro's memory propelled him. Meanwhile, Bulma worked in the laboratory, trying to find a way to deactivate the energy field. Finally, after a month of hard work, Bulma would find a solution. "Goku, I think I did it. I have created a device that should deactivate the energy field. However, it will only work for a short period of time, so you will have to be quick," Bulma muttered, handing the device to Goku. "Thank you, Bulma. I knew I could count on you," Goku remarked with a smile on his face. "Be careful, Goku. We do not know what other dangers may be waiting." Bulma noted with a worried look. Goku said goodbye before leaving on his search. The trip to the remote temple in Universe 7 would not be easy. As he approached the temple, Goku could feel the energy emanating from the place. He knew he was on the right track. Upon reaching the temple, Goku would activate Bulma's device. A bright light would envelop the energy field, temporarily deactivating it. Without wasting time, Goku would enter the temple. The interior was a labyrinth of corridors and traps. Goku would have to use all his ability and strength to dodge the dangers and advance. Finally, he would reach a large and dark room. In the center, on a pedestal, were the 3 divine seals. The seal of long life, the seal of power, and the seal of wisdom. The one who obtained the 3 seals and managed to activate them would be an invincible being. Suddenly, a dark figure would appear before him. Who dares to challenge the security of the divine seals? He asked the figure with a deep and resonant voice. I am Goku, and I have come for the seals. I will not allow them to fall into the wrong hands, Goku would answer, preparing for the battle. Idiot, you are the wrong hands, the subject replied. My name is Topo, the guardian of the divine seals, and I will not let you take them. The dark figure would reveal itself as a guardian created by the angels, a powerful entity designed to protect the seals. The battle would be intense. Goku would have to use all his techniques and skills to match the strength of the guardian. Each blow resonated in the room, shaking the walls of the temple. He was a formidable rival. Damns, it really makes me difficult, Goku said. As the battle continued, Goku would remember Koro's teachings. His friend had always told him that true power came from the heart and determination. With renewed strength, Goku would launch a last powerful attack, managing to defeat the Guardian. Wow, that was difficult, Goku exclaimed. That guy was strong. I have to be more careful. I don't know what I can find. Tired but victorious, Goku would approach the seals. He would take them carefully and keep them in his bag. He knew that the real battle was not yet over. As he left the temple, he could feel the presence of others who were also looking for the seals. I think I'm not the only one looking for them. There seem to be more beings around here. I must not trust myself. These things must be very varied, and many must be looking for them. Back to his ship, Goku met Bulma to keep him informed. I did it. I have the seals, Goku growled, showing the divine artifacts. Incredible, Goku. But now we must make sure they are safe, Bulma growled, observing the seals with amazement. Others might want to steal them. Yes, we must find a safe place for them. We cannot allow them to fall into the wrong hands, Goku would answer. Our friends would return to Earth for a well-deserved rest while they discussed their plans on the seals. Just think how much money we could sell them, Bulma replied. No, I will not sell them, Goku answered. What are you talking about? We worked a lot for them, Bulma commented. I know, but I don't want to sell them, Goku responded. It's a memory of Koro. Selling them implies that I didn't care at all. Goku, I also loved Koro a lot, but it's time to get over it. I'm sure that if he's watching us from the other side, he will surely want you to sell them. No, I wouldn't want that, Bulma added. Goku, I know Koro better than you. We do these things for the adventure. You for the money, Goku replied. Whatever, Bulma added. Suddenly, a shadow would appear in the distance. It was someone that Goku did not expect to see. Frieza, the well-known mercenary, bounty hunter, and above all, hired killer. What are you doing here, Frieza? Goku would ask with surprise and distrust in his voice. Goku, it seems that we are always destined to meet. I have heard rumors about those stamps. I cannot allow someone like you to have them, Frieza would answer with a malicious smile. Frieza, you are a damned opportunist. I will not give them to you,
Goku answered. Also, I hid them so that no one as treacherous as you would steal them. Me? Steal? Who do you take me for? Frieza commented. Come on, we all know you, Goku shouted, annoying. Now get out of here and don't bother. The tension in the air was palpable. Goku knew that this would be an even more difficult battle than the previous one. Bulma would move away from there to be safe. Frieza, I will not allow you to have these stamps. They are too valuable for you to have them, Goku answered, preparing for the fight. The battle between Goku and Frieza would begin at great speed. Both warriors would use all their power and their strongest techniques. The earth trembled under his feet as they exchanged blows and energy. However, Goku knew he had an advantage: his determination. Goku would reach Frieza with a kick in his chest that would throw him away. After that, Frieza would stand up, but he should dodge a series of ki attacks from Goku. Damn, he's taking it more seriously than expected, Frieza added. Frieza would manage to block a Goku attack. After that, he would answer with a kick in his stomach that would leave him breathless. Goku would fall to the ground, but he would get up instantly. It can't be. He's also trained, Goku snapped. Goku, give me those stamps for good or bad. This is a business. It's nothing personal, Frieza responded. I already told you no. Look for your job elsewhere, Goku exclaimed. For you to know, they paid me a lot of money for those stamps, Frieza yelled. So I won't stop until I have them. You wish, Goku noted. Goku and Frieza would throw each other, punching each other, creating a great stir. I can't believe it. Frieza always has to appear to ruin everything, Bulma replied. The fight would last for several minutes, but Goku would come out victorious. Frieza lay defeated on the ground. Now get out of here. I don't want to see your face again, Goku commented. Idiot. Even if it's not me, another one will always come, Frieza answered. You have no idea the value of those stamps. What is its value? Goku replied. I won't tell you, Frieza remarked. Goku would take a bag of coins and throw them at the cold demon. Tell me what its value is, Goku remarked. You're insulting me, Frieza continued. Goku would throw another bag of money. I won't tell you. My life is worth more than this, Frieza added. Frieza would go only with 2 bags of money. Goku, I don't like this at all, Bulma added. Maybe those stamps are dangerous. Bulma, can you investigate the stamps? Goku answered. I don't know. Having them on would be dangerous, Bulma continued. We have to know about them, otherwise we could get into more trouble, Goku remarked. I understand. Let's go get them, Bulma remarked. But I'm afraid. In this way, Goku and Bulma would go to the place where the stamps were hidden. Bulma would begin to study them, thanks to her great technology. She would discover things that would disturb her. Goku, these stamps are not normal, Bulma commented. What do you mean by that? Goku yelled. Now I understand why they are so sought after. They release a type of energy that I cannot read. This thing is dangerous. So, for some reason, they love them so much? Goku exclaimed. Bulma, I don't know if I want to continue with this. It's very dangerous, Bulma responded. Someone could even get worse than Frieza. Yes, I know, but this in bad hands could be a problem. I think I should never have stolen them, Goku declared. Goku and Bulma were in big trouble. They didn't know what to do with the divine stamps. The only certain thing was that they had to make a decision. Goku and Bulma were in a crossroads. The divine stamps they had obtained in honor of Koro's memory turned out to be more dangerous than they had ever imagined. Uncertainty surrounded them, but both knew they had to make a decision soon. Goku and Bulma were in the main room of their hideout. The atmosphere was tense, and the silence was only broken by the buzz of Bulma's devices, while she studied the divine stamps carefully. Goku, these stamps are really not normal, Bulma repeated, with her voice trembling slightly. They're beyond any technology I have ever seen. They are covered with an energy that I cannot read. This thing is dangerous. So, for some reason, they love them so much? Goku exclaimed. Bulma, do you think we could ask someone with more knowledge about these things for help? Bulma would look up. Her eyes reflected the concern. I could talk to a friend, but whenever I ask him for a favor, he wants to charge it. Goku, don't ask too much. You say it because he doesn't ask it for it. Bulma growled in bad mood. Come on, Bulma, then I get you more than he asks. This is more serious than ever. Idiot. Bulma responded. Bulma would manage to contact Yako, a soldier from the Galactic Patrol who clandestinely collaborated with Bulma with certain favors. Although he could not perform those favors, he did it in secret from his army. So, do you want information about some stamps? Yako snapped. You know what the price is. Bulma would smile, but with a gesture of anger. I can't believe you don't ask for anything else, Bulma continued. You know it's the only thing I want, Yako exclaimed. Bulma would give him one of her intimate garments. Yako would study it carefully. He wasn't interested. You know it has to be used. This is new, Yako answered. Heavens, you're a fool, Bulma furiously responded. Come on, Bulma, it's a very cheap price, Goku continued. Whatever, Bulma growled. Bulma would go to a room and return with the garment she was wearing. This is what I wanted, Yako replied, excited. You're sick, Bulma continued. Ready, Yako, you now have what you want, Goku said. Now, the information. Okay, Yako replied. Yako would give them some documents where everything related to the divine stamps was in great detail. They were 3 stamps more powerful than anyone could imagine. Still, not everyone could activate them. The divine stamps could only be activated by someone with a divine key, that is, a god's key. What is that divine key? Goku asked. Have you heard of the gods? Yako said. Yako, I hope this is not a lie to get my underwear, Bulma growled. Of course not, Yako yelled. The gods exist. There's the god of creation who guards the life on planets. He is a peaceful god, but with whom no one messes. He has the ability to create matter from nothing. On the other hand, there's the god of destruction, someone with an opposite energy charge to the god of creation, who can destroy everything with only his will. God of creation and God of destruction, Goku responded to himself. And no less important, there are angels, Yako snapped. Being superior to the other two gods, but that, for some reason, are servants and masters of the god of destruction. I don't understand. Me neither, but it is so, Yako responded. So, without one of those gods, the stamps are useless. But are there more gods? Goku would ask.
I guess, but they are not known. I know there are, but I have no idea what functions they fulfill. Even so, if those gods exist, they can activate the stamps. Yako added, but without a god, these things are useless. Bulma, are you thinking the same as me? Goku yelled. I just think that this stupid Yako will leave once and for all. Bulma responded. Okay, I already got what I wanted, Yako shouted. Goku and Bulma were not willing to deliver the stamps. They knew they could use them to their advantage. Each of them gave a different quality, so they would not leave them without using it. Wisdom, power, and long life, Bulma responded. I want to use the wisdom one. And I the power, Goku muttered. If the stamps are not of a single use, we could share the long life one, Bulma exclaimed. Heavens, if we had given it to Korin at the time, Goku said when he remembered his friend. Bulma remained silent when he remembered. Goku, we have to look for a god, but one that is not a danger, Bulma declared. Yes, but that part just seems the most difficult, Goku responded. Goku and Bulma would avoid with determination while Yako was moving away with his trophy. They knew that finding a god would be a monumental task, but they also knew that they could not leave the stamps without taking advantage of their power. The question was how to find a god who could help them without putting them in danger. Goku, with a confident smile, would break the silence. Bulma, do you think Dende could know something? He is a god, after all. Goku answered. Bulma felt slowly. Yes, but Dende is the god of the earth. I don't know if he has the necessary Kiribino to activate these stamps, but we can ask him. We do not lose anything, Bulma growled. He also owes us many favors. After all, you saved the earth like 5 times. Decided, both would leave their hiding place and fly to the Kami-sama temple. Upon arrival, they were received by Dende and Mr. Popo, who looked at them with curiosity. Goku, Bulma, what brings you here? Dende would ask. We need your help, Dende, Goku answered, taking out the divine stamps and showing their brilliant glow. Do you know anything about these stamps? Dende would approach, examining them carefully. His face would become serious. These stamps are extremely powerful. I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. They are relics of the ancient gods. They need divine ki to be activated, Dende declared. We already know that, Bulma replied. What we do not know is how to find a god who can help us activate them without being a threat to us. Dende, you are the god of the earth. Do you have divine ki? Goku muttered. Divine ki? Dende answered. Dende would be thoughtful for a moment. You cannot exceed your limits, Mr. Popo remarked. Remember that Kami-samas are still beginners. What do you mean by that? Goku added. I should have divine ki, but I'm still very young. Dende continued. Also, I took this position very early. Dende, please tell us you can, Bulma yelled. What exactly do they want? Dende remarked. Powerful beings seek these seals, but before they take them, we want to activate them in us. Goku replied. I want to activate the seal of wisdom, Bulma commented. And I, the power, Goku answered. What about the seal of life? Dende remarked. It is not relevant to me, Goku snapped. With my technology and the wisdom of the seal, I could prolong our lives, so that would be the least, Bulma remarked. Okay, I'll try, Dende added. Meanwhile, on the planet of Beerus, Whis was furious with the theft of the seals. That fool of Frieza has not given news, Beerus replied. I'm going to call him, Whis replied. Whis would hit the staff on the ground, making Frieza appear. The cold demon was disconcerted by his sudden appearance. What am I doing here? Frieza responded disconcerted. Do you know why I called him? Whis added seriously. Whis's serious look would cause terror inside Frieza. If it's for the seals, I'm still investigating. There was a guy who said he had them, but I couldn't get information, Frieza growled. Did he have them or not? Whis noted. Well, many say they have them, Frieza added. Since the rumor spread throughout the universe, many swindlers sold false seals. I guess you're one of them, Beerus responded. Of course not, Frieza would answer instantly. I found someone named Goku who said he had them. I fought him, but he defeated me. And you didn't think to notify me? Whis said seriously. I was looking for a way to face him again. I wanted to finish my job. Besides, I don't know how true it is that he has those seals. Frieza exclaimed, terrified. I think he wants you to destroy him, Beerus responded. Where is that immortal now? Whis replied. No, I don't know exactly. He's a space pirate looking for treasures, Frieza said. He could be anywhere in space right now. Whis would hit Frieza's stomach with his baton. The blow would be devastating. The cold demon would be on his knees, unable to move. It will be better if I look for him right now, and when I find him, let me know, Whis muttered. This is a matter that I must solve in person. Whis, what if Frieza looks for the seals for him? Beerus shouted. What would I gain from that? Frieza growled. Have the seals? Beerus remarked. I imagine they must be very valuable to you. But for me, what use would they have? Frieza replied. Stop taking me for a fool and find that guy once and for all. Or you will know what true suffering is, Whis exclaimed. So, move on. Without delay, Frieza would set out on a journey in search of Goku. He just had to find him and let Whis know. With this, I will earn a great reward, Frieza answered. I just had to find him and let Whis know. On the other hand, hours later, we see Dende very focused. He was trying to activate the seals. Each of them would be activated with Dende's divine ki, although this would cost him a lot of energy. After a long session, Dende would be able to activate the seal of wisdom. He would use it on Bulma, giving her his power. Bulma would put her eyes in white and faint. Bulma! Goku yelled, worried. Calm, you will be fine, Dende said. She must only be disconcerted with the change. Moments later, Bulma would open her eyes. She felt totally different. Her mind was working at an incredible speed. Heavens, I feel like I can see everything at the same time, Bulma declared, amazed. What does that mean? Goku replied, confused. Something that someone like you could never understand. Bulma noted. Hey, don't be rude, Goku replied, upset. I didn't. I just told the truth, Bulma added. Dende, can you activate the other seal on me? Goku exclaimed. Yes, but later. Now I need to rest. This seal consumed a lot of my energy. After this, Dende would rest while Bulma worked on some plans to improve his inventions. Goku was anxious for the power he could get. But he didn't imagine he was being watched by Frieza. The cold demon had located him, and he was ready to warn Whis. With this, I will earn a great reward, Frieza answered. I just had to warn Whis. Suddenly, Goku would disappear from his sight. But, Frieza remarked, puzzled. What are you doing here? Goku exclaimed, behind Frieza. Goku, Frieza answered, furious. I can feel your ki. Goku snapped. What do you want? And you better not be looking for trouble like the last time. You don't care about that, Frieza would answer to avoid the answer. You better talk, because this time I won't leave you alive, Goku growled seriously. Frieza felt he was in serious trouble. He had to find a way to warn Whis, but without Goku noticing, Frieza was trapped. Goku's eyes were full of determination. There was no doubt that he was not willing to tolerate any betrayal. Frieza knew that any attempt to deceive Goku would be useless. He had to think something fast. All right, I'll say it, Frieza muttered, raising his hands in a sign of surrender. The stamps you have are extremely powerful. Whis and Beerus are interested in them. Goku frowned. Whis and Beerus? Who are they, and why do they want the stamps? Goku would ask. It's simple. Beerus is the god of destruction, and Whis his guardian angel. Frieza would answer with a malicious smile. Those stamps contain power that even the gods desire. But that's not all. The rumor of the stamps has spread throughout the universe. All powerful beings want to obtain them. Goku would cross his arms. So, those two gods are behind this. That complicates things. Goku growled. Exactly, Frieza would answer. And they have sent me to locate them. But of course, I did not think to give them so easily. Goku watched Frieza suspiciously. And what were you planning to do? Goku would ask, complicating things for Frieza. Negotiate my freedom, Frieza yelled. If I gave them the stamps, I hoped they would leave me alone. But now I see that the situation is more complicated than I imagined. Goku sighed. We cannot allow Whis and Beerus to obtain these stamps. But I can't let you have them either, Goku exclaimed. Frieza would raise an eyebrow in a sign of intrigue. So what do you propose, Goku? You can't just destroy them, Frieza answered. Goku would think for a moment. We need to activate them before Whis and Beerus arrive. If the stamps are activated, they could be useless to them. Goku continued. Frieza would smile. That could work, but you will need someone with divine ki to do so, Frieza yelled. Heh, we're already on that, Goku would answer. Dende, the god of the earth, is helping us activate the stamps. He already activated one for Bulma. Now I need you to activate mine. Frieza agreed. Then you should hurry. Whis and Beerus will arrive soon, Frieza answered. They won't even take long to know that I betrayed them. Goku and Frieza would return to the Kami-sama Temple, where Bulma was frantically working on her new inventions. Her mind now, enhanced by the Stamp of Wisdom, worked at an amazing speed. Dende, still recovering from the effort to activate the first stamp, would look at them with concern. Dende, I need you to activate the Stamp of Power for me, Goku muttered urgently in his voice. Dende agreed, although he looked exhausted. I will do what I can, Goku, but this will cost me a lot of energy, Dende remarked. Goku would put a hand on Dende's shoulder. I know, and I appreciate it, but we have no time to lose, Goku commented. The god of destruction and his angel will arrive soon. Goku, you haven't told me what Frieza is doing here yet, Bulma answered seriously. Don't worry, he's on our side, Goku said. Frieza never has a side, Bulma added. Oh, I see you don't trust me, Frieza laughed with his typical expression. Bulma, I know you're not the most reliable person, but we have no choice, Goku shouted. Frieza is being threatened by the god of destruction and the angel. He has no choice but to work with us. Frieza, what do you want? Bulma remarked seriously. My freedom is all I'm looking for, Frieza yelled. I'm a bounty hunter, just like you. But those two won't leave me alone until I get the seals back. Goku, I'll make you responsible for this if it goes wrong, Bulma remarked. We need help. Remember that we have enemies to the strongest beings in the universe, Goku noted. Okay, Bulma noted. Dende would approach the second seal, which shone with an intense light. He would close his eyes and begin to concentrate his divine ki, channeling all his energy into the seal. The process would be exhausting. It's too much. This seal is more exhausting than the other, Dende remarked. The seal of power is the most powerful, Frieza exclaimed. Good time to find out, Goku muttered. Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus had just seen it all. That bastard deserves destruction, Beerus said. At least we know where the seals are, Whis continued. We just have to go get them. Without delay, Whis and Beerus would go to Earth. Dende would continue to recover, but would feel the presence of Whis and Beerus. It can't be. The gods are coming here, Dende added, terrified. It has to be a joke, Bulma answered. No, it's true, Dende continued. Demons must be watching everything I do, Frieza commented. Frieza, we have to make time, Goku commented. While Dendai recovers, we can extract them. The seals are not spent, Dendai continued, but they can only be used once a year. Goku, give him the seal of wisdom, Bulma continued. That way, you will make time. Wow, that's a good idea, Goku shouted. Go with Frieza, talk a little. Don't say you have all the seals. Give him the seal of wisdom and pretend the other two fell for you. It doesn't matter if they believe you or not. They won't kill them because they need to know where the other two seals are, Bulma remarked.
Goku and Frieza would watch each other surprised by Bulma's plan. "We really took advantage of that seal on you," Goku shouted. "Quickly, they're about to arrive," then they declared when he gave them the seal of wisdom. "When they give him this, see how they do to return. Goku, you will escape with the Taiyokin," Bulma continued. "Yes, that's true," Goku commented. "Let's go, Frieza." Frieza and Goku, without delay, would go to the meeting with Dende's guide. Minutes later, we see Goku and Frieza arrive with Whis and Beerus, who had just arrived on Earth. "Mr. Frieza, I demand an explanation," Whis said. "We took the seals," Frieza snapped. Goku agreed to deliver them to understand who he was messing with. "I'm very sorry, sir," Goku noted. Goku would deliver the seal of wisdom to Whis. The angel would take it, but he was expecting the other two. "Two seals are missing," Whis noted. "Frieza, give them," Goku declared. "What are you talking about? You brought them," Frieza answered. "Of course not. I just took one and told you to take the other two." "Why would he do something so stupid like that?" Frieza shouted. "I did not take them. It cannot be. Did you fall?" Goku declared. "Of course not. I saw you take them all," Frieza shouted. "Of course not. I just took one," Goku noted. Whis and Beerus were getting impatient in the face of the delay. "Where are the other two seals?" Beerus shouted seriously. "Don't force me to cause them pain." Beerus was slowly approaching them. Goku and Frieza knew what was about to happen. Both would raise their ki, ready for the fight. "We have no chance with Beerus, not to mention Whis," Frieza shouted. "We have to do something. We cannot allow them to get away with this," Goku yelled. "I have an idea," Frieza answered. Goku would use the Taiyokin, leaving Beerus and Whis blind. After this, both would begin to flee. But on the trip, Frieza would hit Goku in the ribs. "Damn," Goku replied. Goku would be incapacitated for a moment. After this, Frieza would advance to the Kami-sama temple. Goku would fall to the ground where Beerus and Whis would find him. "Wow, seems like someone was betrayed," Beerus snapped, with a particular laugh. "You can't expect more from a cold demon," Whis continued. "Damn, I'm in trouble," Goku exclaimed. "Very well. It will be better if you talk," Beerus exclaimed. "Damn, I knew that stupid Frieza was going to betray me," Goku responded. Goku would prepare to use the Taiyokin, but before he could, Beerus would attack him with a punch. Goku would fall on his knees without being able to move. "Now, if you want to exist, it will be better if you speak," Beerus replied. "Where are the other two seals?" "I will never tell you," Goku commented. "I see that I will have to torture you to make you speak," Beerus growled seriously. Beerus would begin to hit Goku without rest for him to speak, but Goku would resist. Despite the attacks, Goku could not defend himself, but anyway, he would not say anything about the seals. On the other hand, Frieza had just arrived at the Kami-sama temple. "Where is Goku?" Bulma replied disconcerted. "Change of plans," Frieza remarked. "One moment, what's going on?" Dende commented. "Terrified." "You better hurry up with that," Frieza remarked. Beerus had just cut Goku into pieces. He could no longer resist. He was agonizing from the wounds. Whis would heal him so that he was like new. "Why do you heal me?" Goku yelled confused. "To keep hitting you without you losing your knowledge," Beerus answered. Beerus would continue to attack Goku with all his strength. The pain was unbearable, but he was not willing to reveal the location of the seals for anything in the world. "Are you going to talk or not?" Beerus shouted. "Never!" Goku shouted. "First you will have to destroy me." "Then I will do that," Beerus remarked. Out of nowhere, Frieza would arrive. An extraordinary power was noticed in him. "Frieza, bastard, you used a seal of power," Goku added. "I see they know more than I expected," Whis muttered. "How did they use it?" Beerus said. "That's right," Frieza growled. "The seal of wisdom that you have was used. Here is another one that was used." Frieza would throw the seal at Whis. "Very good. I see you have used one on you," Whis growled. "Now bring the seal of longevity." "That is the seal of longevity," Frieza commented. Whis would observe the seal disconcerted. "It's true," Whis answered, amazed. "Frieza, what did you do?" Goku added, confused. "Use the seal of longevity. Indirectly. Expanding my life has improved my health, and that has increased my power. I am immortal," Frieza yelled. "Now get out of here with Dende and keep the seal of power." "I can't believe it," Goku commented. "I thought you were going to betray me." "I thought so, but if we both went to the Kami-sama temple, we would be located," Frieza added. Goku would raise his ki and get out of there as soon as possible. Beerus would try to stop him, but Frieza would get in his way. One kick would throw the evil emperor away. "Bastard, how did you get that strength?" Beerus answered. "It is the side effect of longevity," Frieza responded. "I'm surprised you don't know. You are a god." Frieza would begin to raise his ki like never in his life. His body would be covered with golden energy. Little by little, his body would do the same. He would reach for the first time the form of Golden Frieza. "This is power," Frieza shouted. "I would have liked to use the seal of power, but you are a god of destruction. I could not allow you to disappear. My destruction goes beyond the extended longevity," Beerus exclaimed. Frieza would reach Beerus with a kick loaded with power. The god of destruction would be fired far away. After that, Beerus would try to defend himself. Although Frieza was not as strong as him, it was an obvious obstacle. On the other hand, Goku would move away. He knew he should not be distracted. He had to look for Goku and track the seal of power before it was too late. "Where the hell is that guy?" Whis exclaimed. "I cannot believe the mortals have managed to use the seals. If Zeno-sama finds out about this, he will disappear from me." That way, Whis would look for Goku everywhere, although it was not easy. Goku had just arrived at the Kami-sama temple, condemned to faint. "Goku, what happened?" Bulma noted. "We don't have time. We have to flee," Goku replied seriously. Goku would not waste time with explanations, knowing that the Kami-sama temple was no longer safe. However, he would look at Bulma with a seriousness that he rarely showed. "Bulma, I need you to take Dende and Yugiori out of here. I will try to buy time in the meantime," Goku added with his firm and determined voice. Bulma, although worried, assented quickly. "Understood, Goku. Where will we meet?" Bulma remarked. "I don't know. I will find them," Goku declared. "I have to support Frieza." "No, that's a bad idea," Dende responded. "You can't do anything." "Dende has right," Bulma continued. "But Frieza is getting in danger for me," Goku shouted. "Goku has the seal of longevity. Believe me, it will be fine," Bulma replied. "What we have to do is keep hidden enough time. Dende must rest, and when he's better, you will use the seal of power over you to defeat them." "But Goku is the best," Bulma snapped. You have to listen to us. If you go, you will only die." After a few seconds of tension, Goku would reflect on what they told him. "I guess they're right," Goku growled. Goku and Bulma would take Dende and leave him on the planet, while Mr. Popo would take care of the Kami-sama Temple. On the other hand, Frieza would continue with his fiery battle. His extreme longevity gave him a great advantage to fight against Beerus. The sky darkened over the Kami-sama Temple, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and danger. The stormy clouds reflected the intensity of the upcoming confrontation. Goku, Bulma, and Dende quickly moved away from the place, while Mr. Popo stayed to protect the temple from any eventuality. Frieza and Beerus stared at each other, measuring each other, analyzing their movements and energy. The evil emperor, with his extreme longevity, seemed more determined than ever to face an opponent who knew he was well above his level. "Go on, Frieza. It seems that you have not lost your fighting spirit," Beerus commented with a challenging smile. "Don't underestimate me, Beerus. I'm willing to go to the end," Frieza would respond, launching at an impressive speed towards the god of destruction. The clash of their powers would be so intense that the ground would tremble and the sky would light up with flashes of energy. Frieza's blows were fast and precise, but Beerus blocked them with apparent ease, moving with grace and skill. The two warriors exchanged attacks at a dizzying speed, while the air was filled with explosions and waves of impact. "You're tenacious, Frieza. I admit it," Beerus shouted while blocking a direct blow to the face. "But you are not at my level." With a quick movement, Beerus counterattacks, hitting Frieza with a force that sent him flying through several mountains. Frieza would get up quickly. His eyes, full of determination and fury, expressed determination in his being. "I will not give up so easily." Frieza continued, carrying a large sphere of energy in his hands. Supernova! The gigantic energy ball would be launched directly at Beerus, who would stop it with a single hand. With an expression of boredom, Beerus deflects it towards the sky, where it would explode with a show of light. "Frieza, you're persistent, but this has to end," Beerus growled, preparing to launch a final attack. Before he could do it, Whis would appear next to him, raising a hand to stop Beerus. "I think that's enough, Beerus. Frieza has shown his point," Whis commented with a calm and authoritative voice. Beerus would lower his hand, nodding. "You're right, Whis. It's not worth destroying everything for this confrontation." Whis would shout with a quick movement. Whis would hit Frieza's neck, leaving him unconscious for a moment. "We will take him with us. It is better for Goku to worry about him," Whis continued. "After all, they were working together. I do not want to think what will happen if that fool uses the seal of power. Whis Beerus."
Beerus replied. Meanwhile, in a remote location, Goku, Bulma, and Dende had found refuge in a small hidden cabin in the forest. Bulma had used her technology to create an energy field that hid them from any external detection. Dende, still weak, was being cared for by Goku and Bulma. His recovery was slow but constant, and Goku took advantage of the time to train and mentally prepare for the battle that was approaching. "Goku, I know it's hard, but we have to trust the plan," Bulma answered while preparing a medicinal mixture for Dende. "I know, Bulma," Goku would answer, looking up. "But I can't help but feel helpless. Frieza is out there, facing Beerus for us." Bulma would put a hand on Goku's shoulder. "Frieza is strong and now has the longevity seal, but you are our greatest hope, Goku. When Dende is recovered, you can use the seal of power and face them," Bulma continued. Time passed slowly. Dende showed signs of improvement day by day, and Goku continued his intensive training.
His senses were alert and his mind focused on the next battle. The tension in the air was palpable, but there was an unbreakable determination in Goku's eyes. Finally, after several weeks, Dende would recover enough to use the Seal of Power. Goku, Bulma, and Dende met in a clearing in the forest, where Dende would begin to prepare the ritual again. Very well, the seal is the most difficult to execute. More energy is needed than the other two. Dende muttered, "So it will be better if you are ready." "I am," Goku continued. "I trust you." "Goku, I know you will be very strong," Bulma snapped. "Goku, this will give you the necessary power to face Beerus and Whis," Dende remarked while placing the seal on the ground and began to recite the ancient words. A bright light would envelop Goku, filling him with incredible energy. He felt his power increase exponentially, and his body strengthen beyond any limit he had known before. "Incredible! I feel like my strength grows without stopping," Goku would exclaim, surprised by the magnitude of the power. "I just hope I can bear all that energy," Bulma, worried, would think. Little by little, while Dende made a great effort, Goku would manage to feel how the Seal of Power continued to increase his powers. Goku would shout a war cry while a ray of light ascended from the wings to the sky. Dende felt great fatigue, but he still did not give up. Bulma watched him with amazement and hope. At the end, Dende would faint. "Dende!" Bulma growled. "Heavens, it cost him more than I expected," Goku growled. Goku and Bulma would take Dende to a comfortable place where they could rest. "Goku, now you are ready. You must go and save Frieza and stop Beerus and Whis once and for all," Bulma commented. Goku felt determined. "I will do it, Bulma. I will not fail," Goku muttered, "although I do not know how Frieza will be with the days that passed. If he did not escape, he must have at least defeated Beerus." With an explosion of energy, Goku would take off in a hurry. He knew that he would find Beerus and Whis. Everyone's fate depended on this final battle, and Goku was ready to face it with all his being. The wind hit the treetops as Goku soared to the skies at an uncommon speed. He felt the new power flow through his veins. Each fiber of his being vibrated with an inaudible energy. He was heading to the last place where he had left Frieza fighting against Beerus. The uncertainty about the fate of his ally and the determination to face the gods filled his mind. Meanwhile, in a separate dimension, Beerus and Whis observed Goku through an orb of energy. Whis, with his usual calm, would break the silence. "Beerus, it seems that Goku has used the Seal of Power. His energy has increased exponentially," Whis added. Beerus agreed with a thoughtful expression. "Yes, I'm sorry. It's stronger than I expected. This could be interesting," Beerus added. Whis smiled slightly. "Should we wait for him here, or would you rather go to his meeting?" Whis yallered. Beerus got up and stretched his muscles. "Let's give him a surprise. Not every day can you face a Saiyan with such formidable power," Beerus declared. In the forest, Goku would suddenly feel two overwhelming energies approaching quickly. He would stop in the air and prepare for the worst. In a matter of seconds, Beerus and Whis would appear in front of him. "Goku, it seems that you have been occupied," Beerus responded with a derisive smile. Goku would squeeze his fists, feeling the fury and determination burn inside him. "Beerus, Whis, this time I won't let you get away with this. Where is Frieza?" Goku would ask with great determination in his eyes. Whis would raise an eyebrow, surprised by Goku's intensity. "Frieza is resting in a secret place. Don't worry about him. You should worry about yourself," Whis commented. Without further ado, Goku would charge against Beerus at an amazing speed, throwing a powerful punch that the God of Destruction easily blocked. The expansive wave of the clash of their forces would knock down trees and raise dust everywhere. Beerus would counterattack with a burst of blows, forcing Goku to dodge and block quickly. The fight was a whirlwind of rapid movements and devastating attacks. Goku, empowered by the Seal of Power, seemed to match Beerus in brute force, but the god had an advantage in experience and skill. "Don't think I'll let you get away with this," Beerus explained. Whis was watching with interest, analyzing every movement. Goku has improved a lot. It shows that he has used the Seal of Power, but something is missing, Whis would think. Goku, feeling that he needed a change of tactics, backed off and began to charge an energy sphere. Ka-me-ha-me-ha! Goku would scream, launching the attack with all his strength. Beerus would stop him with one hand, but the pressure of the energy would cause his feet to sink into the ground. "Impressive, Goku, but it's not enough yet. You seem weaker than Frieza." Beerus continued, throwing the energy sphere into the sky where it would explode in a blinding flash. Taking advantage of the distraction, Goku would teleport behind Beerus and connect a direct blow to his back, avoiding him flying away. However, Beerus would recover quickly and launch a powerful wave of energy that Goku would barely manage to dodge. The battle continued with increasing intensity, both fighters exchanging blows and attacks at a speed that could be hardly followed. The territory around was destroyed with each clash of their powers. Meanwhile, in the cabin in the forest, Bulma and Dende observed the battle through a device that Bulma had invented. Dende, still recovering, was worried. "Bulma, Goku is fighting with all his strength, but I don't know if it will be enough." Dende snapped with concern. "No, that's not true," Bulma added. "What are you talking about?" Dende said, confused. "Goku is using Beerus to understand his new powers. His goal is the Angel Whis." Bulma growled. "What makes you think that?" Dende replied, confused. "Because Goku has not even transformed into Super Saiyan," Bulma noted with a confident smile. "It's true," Dende commented. In a moment of the fight, Goku and Beerus would clash their fists against each other and take distance from each other. Beerus looked agitated, but Goku did not. "What is going on?" Beerus replied. "It is clear. Goku is studying him," Whis added. "He is not using his true power, or am I wrong?" "You ruined the surprise, but that's how it is," Goku commented. Now that it was known that Goku surpassed Beerus despite not having transformed, both Whis and Beerus knew that the situation was serious. The power of Goku with the Seal of Power was something that neither of them were clear on. "You ruined the surprise, but that's how it is," Goku responded with his eyes shining with a mixture of excitement and determination.
The air around him vibrated with pure energy, the power of the seal still increasing inside. Beerus, with an expression of bewilderment that he rarely showed, would remain on guard. "So all this has been just a warm-up for you, Goku? You don't know what you're saying," Beerus answered, who denied the truth. Goku would smile. "Maybe, but I have to be ready for whatever comes, and I will not let anything or anyone stop me." Goku replied, "I know my real goal is the angel behind you. I only use you to strengthen me. I have a name, and it is Whis." Whis responded. "Whatever," Goku said. Whis, observing from a prudent distance, sat down slowly. "This will be interesting," Whis declared. The tension in the air was palpable. Goku would close his eyes for a moment, concentrating. His friends trusted him and could not disappoint them. Slowly, he would begin to release more of his power,
feeling how it flowed through each cell of his body. "Come on, Beerus, show me what you're made of." Goku would scream as his energy rose to unimaginable levels. Beerus would not stay behind. With the roar, he would charge Goku at a dizzying speed. The clash of his fists would resonate like a thunder, sending shockwaves that destroyed the landscape around him. Goku, feeling the force of the impact, would momentarily retreat but quickly counterattack, launching a series of blows and kicks that Beerus blocked with difficulty. "Impressive, Goku, but you will need more than that to defeat me," Beerus would exclaim, releasing an explosion of energy that would push Goku back. Goku, without moving, smiled with great confidence. "This is just the beginning," Goku shouted. In an instant, he would transform into Super Saiyan. His golden hair shone intensely. The pressure of his energy was overwhelming, but Goku handled it with precision. "Now things will get more interesting," Goku growled. The power he handles is incredible. His ki is so great that it seems that my skin would hurt just to feel it, Dende answered. "Is it that bad?" Bulma yelled. "It's an expression," Dende noted. The fight would continue with renewed intensity. Each blow, each attack seemed to increase in power and speed. Beerus, although still in control, began to feel the pressure of Goku's power. Whis, observing with interest, noticed the evolution of Goku's skills. Goku has reached an impressive level in such a short time, but will it be enough to face an angel? Whis would think. Meanwhile, Bulma and Dende continue to observe the battle through the device. Dende, although worried, noticed something different in Goku. "Bulma, Goku was fighting in a way that I had never seen before. It seems that he is enjoying the fight," Dende yelled. Bulma felt. His confidence in Goku was unbreakable. Yes, Goku has always been like that, but this time there is something else. He is fighting for something bigger than himself, Bulma snapped. Back in the battle, Goku and Beerus exchanged attacks with a ferocity that made the earth tremble. Goku, now in his form of Super Saiyan, was managing to greatly surpass Beerus in power and speed. "This is amazing, Goku. You have really exceeded my expectations," Beerus remarked. Launching a powerful burst of energy, Goku would block the attack easily. "I'm not done yet," Goku exclaimed, with a battle cry. Goku would release an energy wave that would make Beerus retreat. At that moment, Whis would intervene, stopping the fight with a gesture from his hand. "Whis, what are you doing?" Beerus, disconcerted, growled. "If he keeps fighting him, he will only do him a favor," Whis said. "It's my turn to fight." "Whis, you can't fight. It goes against the rules," Beerus replied. "Zenozama will punish you." "I can't fight unless he's attacked," Whis shouted. "And as you can see, Mr. Goku has challenged me. That counts as an indirect attack, at least as a threat." Beerus did not want to give the arm to twist, but he knew that Whis was right. The seal of power had given Goku power that he himself was not right. "Very good, but do it quickly. I want to go home," Beerus added. Goku, still in his form of Super Saiyan, would look at Whis with a mixture of challenge and emotion. He knew that facing an angel would be a definitive test of his skills, and the seal of power gave him the confidence that he could achieve it. "Come on, Whis, show me what you have." Goku would scream with his golden era shining with intensity. Whis, with a serene smile, would prepare for the fight. "Mr. Goku, you must know that this will not be easy, but I admire your determination. Let's start," Whis added. The fight would begin with a dizzying speed. Goku would throw himself at Whis with a burst of blows, but Whis dodged them with elegance and precision. Every move of Whis was fluid and almost effortless, while Goku put all his power in each attack. "You're fast, Whis, but I can be faster," Goku exclaimed, increasing his speed and attacking with a series of blows and kicks. Whis continued to dodge. His smile never disappeared. "Speed is not everything, Mr. Goku. You need more than that to beat me," Whis answered with great confidence. Goku would cough, breathing hard. "I know, Whis, but I have something more than speed," Goku exclaimed with a special shine in his eyes. Suddenly, Goku would close his eyes and begin to concentrate. The air around him would begin to change. His golden era would turn deep blue. His hair would also change color, going from golden to blue. Goku had reached the form of the Super Saiyan Blue, combining the power of a Super Saiyan with the ki of a god. Whis observed with interest. "Impressive, Mr. Goku. You have mastered the ki of a god thanks to the seal of power. But will it be enough?" Whis snapped. "It cannot be. He has the ki of a god," Beerus yelled, terrified. "He beats me thoroughly." Goku would open his eyes. His gaze was full of determination. "Let's find out," Goku responded with a battle cry. Goku would throw himself at Whis with a new intensity. This time, his attacks were faster and more powerful, and Whis would have to try to dodge them. The earth trembled with each crash, and the sky would be filled with rays of energy due to the intensity of the fight. Whis finally decided to counterattack. He would throw a series of fast and precise blows at Goku. Goku would block some, but others would reach him, making him retreat. Despite the pain, Goku did not give up. Every blow he received only increased his determination. "Incredible, Goku! You have really improved in such a short time," Whis added, throwing a powerful burst of energy at Goku. Goku blocks it with a ki barrier, but the force of the attack pushed him back. "This is not over, Whis," Goku shouted, determined. Goku would barely have time to react, blocking Whis' attacks with difficulty. Each blow of Whis was like a storm, unstoppable and devastating. Despite this, Goku did not give up. Using the power of the seal of power, he would begin to increase his ki even more, reaching unimaginable levels. "I will not give up, Whis. I will show you that I can beat you," Goku would scream, releasing an explosion of energy that surrounded him like a burning blue aura. Whis observed with interest, noticing the evolution in Goku's power. "Very good, Mr. Goku. Let's see how far you can go," Whis replied. The fight continued at a renewed speed. Goku and Whis exchanged attacks with a speed and power that made the earth tremble. Goku, now in his form of Super Saiyan Blue, he was managing to keep up with Whis, something that seemed impossible at first. Goku and Whis continued to exchange blows. Goku, feeling the pressure of Whis' power, he would decide to use a technique that he had been developing in secret. Kaioken! Goku would scream. His blue aura would mix with an intense red, increasing his power even more. Whis raised an eyebrow, surprised by the technique. Kaioken. Interesting combination, Mr. Goku. But will it be enough? Whis noted. Goku, now with his power increased by the Kaioken, he would throw Whis with incredible speed and strength. Whis would have to try harder to block and dodge Goku's attacks. Each blow resounded like a thunder, sending shockwaves that destroyed the landscape around him. Impressive, Mr. Goku, but you can't keep this form for long, Whis remarked, launching a burst of energy that Goku would barely dodge. Goku was breathing with difficulty, feeling the tension in his body. Whis would be very happy to use the Kaioken along with the Super Saiyan Blue. I know, Whis, but I just need one more moment, Goku muttered, concentrating all his power at one point. Goku would use a final technique. This is my last chance. I hope you're ready, Whis, Goku replied. Whis, understanding the seriousness of the situation, he would prepare for everything. Very good, Mr. Goku. Give me your best blow, Whis snapped. Final Kamehameha! Goku would scream, launching a powerful burst of blue and red energy towards Whis. Whis, with a serene smile, would create an energy barrier to block the attack. The resulting explosion would be so powerful that the sky would light up and the ground would shudder. When the dust settled, Whis was standing, without a scratch. Impressive, Mr. Goku. You have really exceeded my expectations, Whis said, walking towards Goku. Goku, exhausted and breathing with difficulty, would fall on his knees. I tried, Whis. I gave it my all, Goku noted. Now the time has come to end this, Whis remarked. Give me the seal of power, or I will have to eliminate it. You will have to eliminate me, but I will not give it to you, Goku snapped. Unfortunate. It does not matter. I will go for the mature woman and the little garden ornament. What did he say? Bulma remarked out loud. Bulma, don't you dare go. You have to hide the seal of power, Dende answered. The situation had turned out to be unfavorable. Despite the situation, Goku had raised his powers to a great level, but it would only serve to entertain Whis. He still had a long way to go to reach his level. What is going to happen now that Goku was defeated? Will Whis eliminate him? And even more importantly, what will happen to the seal of power? We will know that in the